your hair stinks. Hi everyone, I'm Ashley and I'm either your big or little sister, teaching you all of the things that us women should have learned growing up, but probably didn't. So I've been working on my glow up and I'm like, let me take you guys along my journey, but I wanted to take you guys along where I started. So let's get into it, because one thing about being that woman, and this is not the trending that woman that's silent, that moves slowly and softly. Like, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But we are women, multifaceted women. We are women that move how we want to move, talk how we want to talk, or speak how we want to speak, and just live how we want to live, okay? Even if this is for people who are mothers, single mothers, wives, single, dating around. This is for all of the women. So you know a little bit about me. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, and I was a working woman, but I got laid off, and we're gonna save that story for another day. But in the meantime, let's get into what I feel like was my first step. And I know that this is a very shallow first step, but it's the way that I took care of my body. I worked on the outside first because that was easier for me. So let's talk about hygiene. And this isn't just about being clean, but this is also about feeling clean. This is where you smell good all day and you just carry this aroma around and people are like, oh my God, you smell so good. Or they're like, walking around, say you're shopping at like Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, something like that, and people are just walking around and you just hear people saying, what is that scent? Where is it coming from? Because you're 2 aisles away, but it's still staying and lingering. This is for the girlies that want to form their signature scent. And just so you know, this is a part one because we're going to get deeper into building our own scent profiles in another video. The first step obviously starts in the shower. And when you hear people say you want to double cleanse, they are telling the truth. They are literally not lying. The first cleanse should be something where it's going to strip the dirt away, not strip the moisture from your skin or anything like that, but just clean the dirt off. I like Naturium's body washes for this, except for the Glow Getter. I think that's what it's called. The Glow Getter is more so like, you want to like lock all the oils in. It's like L'Occitane. I shower with the shower oil L'Occitane, and it's usually my last step. But Naturium's body washes are really good. I think I like the glycolic acid one, but Dove also has some pretty good options for those that need more of a sensitive body wash that's still going to deep clean your body. Now, some people, like my sister, they can do Dr. Bronner's and things like that, but Dr. Bronner's, I am a dry skin girl through and through. Dr. Bronner's will strip everything from me and make me dry and ashy no matter how much I moisturize. After you go in with that cleansing body wash, now is when you want to start putting in some scents. And that's when your shower should start smelling like a spa or however you want it to smell. So I have three or four different scent profiles, and I have a body wash for each scent profile. So I have from tangerine to vanilla to more of a rosy flirty scent. So it all just depends on what you want to use for this fragrance. And just know that this is the first step to layering your scents, because that's what we're going to be doing, is layering our scents. So you want to make sure that whatever scent profile you choose is what you'll be sticking with outside of the shower. But also, let's talk about the vibe while we're showering, because it's not just get in, shower, get out. No, we've got to set the tone. Put on some Solange, put on some Sexy Red, whatever you want to put on. Play some music, light a candle. I personally shower with the lights off because I have my mini fridge in my bathroom and it has like a bright light to it. So it's technically like my light that's shining in my bathroom, I guess I should say. But then also when you light the candle, or I had a friend who would, it's like, I think it's a sun light, like it does the different times a day with the sun. I don't know, but it reflected in her shower and it set the mood. Set the mood. This is your personal time. This is where no one's pulling you left and right. You're not at work. You're not running errands. You don't have 5, 6 kids yelling, mommy, mommy, mommy. Like, go away, go to bed or go to daddy, go wherever they go while you take your shower. This is your personal time. So set the vibe so that you can decompress. Okay, if you're feeling overstimulated and you have about 15, 20 minutes to step away, I suggest taking more than one shower. Okay, this might be your new thing to decompress. So we've cleansed, we've done all the good stuff. Now we're going to exfoliate. Now, exfoliation doesn't happen daily. It happens 2 to 3 times a week. And you're not going to just rub your skin off. Like it's not supposed to hurt. Okay, you're going to exfoliate. I personally use an African net sponge, and I also have an exfoliator, which again, I will be going over all of the products that I use in the next video. You want to exfoliate 2 to 3 times a week, not a day, a week. And you don't want to skip this step either, because exfoliation is helping you to get rid of those dead skin cells, the texture that you may have. It will just help smoothen out your skin and just make you feel like that woman. And we're not saying that girl, okay? Girls, I mean, unless you're a girl, then fine. But we're trying to be the woman that we want to be. We're aspiring to be the woman of our dreams. And that is what we're going to be doing. So it's not that girl. No, we're that woman. You want to exfoliate so that you can become and stay that woman when you're older, where people could be like, oh my gosh, like, how old are you? And you're like, oh, I'm 76 years old. And they're like, wow, your skin is so smooth. It feels like you're like 20 or 30. You want to do what's best for you, so when you age, you still feel like that woman. And also, let's talk about the back, because a lot of people just give up. Please don't give up. So I have the African net, and like I could go like this, whatever, like in the shower. I also have very flexible hands, so it's nothing for me to, reach behind me. But if you're not like that, get the African net, because that's also antibacterial. It dries really fast. Or get a back brush, the one that you can pick up from Walgreens, Walmart, CVS, Target, wherever you shop, wherever you go on Amazon. And you can really like get back there and scrub that dirt away. You don't want, I don't know, this is a weird fear of mine, but I feel like someone's going to go like this on my skin or behind my ear or something like that. And then there's going to be dirt on their finger. You don't want to be that girl. Okay, so let's get it all. With that being said, then like I mentioned before, I usually use L'Occitane's shower gel oil, or you can use Naturium, which is a cheaper version of like the shower oil. So that way you're already feeling moisturized in the shower, you're feeling great, you're feeling good. So that way when you come out for this next step, it's already like you're locking in even more moisture. So with this next step, I don't like too many steps, okay? This is not a 12-step shower routine at all. This is where you can feel good, but in as minimal steps as possible. You want to take an unscented body oil, and I say unscented because if you get a scent for each fragrance profile that you have, that's going to add up. But if you just want to stick to one, say it's vanilla, then fine, get a vanilla body oil. Or if you don't mind spending bank on yourself because you are your biggest investment, then yes, go ahead and get a scented body oil for each scent profile that you have. But for me, I like to just keep it basic, and I have one body oil. I believe it's Palmer's. I use that, and I put a couple of drops in my moisturizer. So now the moisturizer or the body butter, whichever one you're using, has the scent that's similar to the body wash that you used. And so with that being said, now you're getting more moisture and you're locking in that fragrance into your skin, okay? However, please do not dry off completely. Just pat dry if you feel the need to dry. I typically will stand and like still dance or whatever I'm doing in the bathroom with my towel over me, air drying, but I don't get completely dry. You want to moisturize while you're still damp so you can still lock in some extra moisture. The key is to being moisturized throughout the day and throughout the night and smell amazing. Not only that, that helps to lock in that moisture, but also to give that glow. And we always want to be glowing, honey, but we're not stopping there. Then, of course, you can spray yourself with your perfume or body spray, whatever you want to use for that day and whatever you intend on doing. And also remember that you're smelling good for you. So if you're not going anywhere, you still need to smell good, darling. If you have no one in your house, you still need to smell good, darling. Just so you guys know, this glow up is strictly for you. Everybody else is just a bonus. That's it. So with that being said, this one might just be for everyone else, but this is more so for you as well because dental hygiene is very important. And if you have an infection in your mouth, guess what? Your mouth is the closest thing to your brain compared to like if I had an infection on my knee or my toe or my arm. My mouth, if I have infections, which our mouths are prone to infections, cavities, things like that, it's going to go right up to the bloodstream, to our brain. And what does our brain do? It controls the function of our whole body. Now, if our brain is infected, we're killing ourselves. People have died from oral infections. So with that being said, you want to make sure that you go to the dentist at least twice a year. Well, I guess I should say at least once a year because some people can't make it for twice a year, but that woman can definitely make it for twice a year. And you want to get your semi-annual cleanings. You want to make sure that you have no cavities, that if something needs to be extracted, it's extracted. If you're one of the people with the missing cracked tooth, and don't worry, that was me, both sides, that was me. I did not take care of my dental hygiene in college. I didn't think to do that. I mean, I started college at 17. What 17-year-old do you know that's going to say, "Oh, I need to go to the dentist in June and then again in January?" You don't know too many 17-year-olds that do that. And if you do, they're an old soul. But I didn't take care of my teeth at all. My mom would schedule the appointment. My dad would take me to the appointment. And yeah, when I went to college, I was 4 hours away from home and I was out living my best life, okay? So with that being said, take care of it. And no, I know it's expensive. Outside of my dental insurance that covered $1,000 of it, at the time, which was about 4 to 5 years ago, I still had to come out of pocket $2,500. Now, was I in a dentist that was in network? No. Did they tell me that they weren't in network? No. But listen, find you a dentist that's in network with your dental insurance, or if you don't have dental insurance, find a dentist that is affordable. If you go on Google and you type in affordable dentist near me, they will show you multiple dentists near you that you can go to that you can pay out of pocket or do payment plans for. There's also Care Credit for the girlies with good credit. Care Credit is really good for anything that is a health expense. Outside of going to the dentist, you want to make sure that you are rubbing that tongue, using a water pick for floss or just regular floss if that works for you as well. Brushing your teeth everywhere in your teeth, including the sides of your cheeks, the roof of your gum. I even do underneath my tongue. I know that's a bit much, but that's what I do. And then also mouthwash. If you do it in that order, you can reverse cavities. If you have a lot of cavities, I don't know how many you can reverse and I don't know the severity of it, but if you do it in that order, you can reverse infections and you can reverse cavities. I am also going to have a second video to do a deeper dive on oral care. Lastly, let's discuss hair. And this is for the girlies who maybe don't wash their hair as often as they should for their hair type. They wear bonnets that they also don't wash as often as they should, which when you're doing your laundry, which is hopefully at least weekly, you're putting your bonnet in that laundry. This is for the girls with the satin scarves. This is for the girls that work out. This is just for the girls, okay? your hair stinks. I'm sorry, it does. And a lot of times, especially like when we have our protective styles, or for the girlies that don't need protective styles, cheers to you. Your hair smells too. There's a lot of sweat, dead skin cells, body oils, everything that builds up on our scalp. And then that slowly comes out. And those scents do not smell good. Invest in a good dry shampoo. I love Amika. Invest in a good dry shampoo. And invest in a good hair mist. It doesn't have to be expensive. When I say invest, it could literally be $5. Anything coming out of your pocket is an investment. The Way has a really nice hair mist, St. Bart's. Now, a lot of people are disappointed with this. But honey, were you expecting that to be like strong as a perfume? It's literally a body and hair mist. It's not supposed to be that strong at all. But what I like to do is I like to spray my hair and then put in my heatless curlers or my socks for sock curls. Today was a sock curl day. It has dropped a lot. I live in Florida, it's humid. And then I put my bonnet on. And guess what? My bonnet smells good. When I take it off, my hair smells great. When I wake up in the morning, everything is just smelling good. You want your hair to smell good? Because when people come up to you and hug you and they're like, ooh, your hair smells good, or ooh, you smell good. Honestly, that's one of the best compliments you could ever give me, is that I smell good. Because guess what? That means I'm taking care of myself. And now it's time for the finishing touches, which is your signature scent. Or you can have multiple signature scents. I literally have these two right here. I have my big Tom Ford upstairs. I have a whole bunch of like perfumes that I have perfume profiles for. And you don't have to just have one. It's whatever your mood is feeling like. But when you spray it on yourself, make sure you're hitting your pulse points. So your wrists. Please do not rub it together. You're breaking down the molecules and the scent will not last as long. You want to spray behind your ears, your collarbones, behind your knees, the inside of your elbow, and then just do a big spray. If you really want your scent to last all day, spray your clothes, spray inside your bag. So when you open your bag, it just in your face, like, I don't know, just spray it on your bed sheets, spray it wherever you can, so that way you can continuously smell like that fragrance. And then here is a few bonus tips. Keep feminine wipes and a mini deodorant in your purse at all times. There's nothing I hate worse than using the bathroom, especially when you don't have a bathroom buddy and there's no toilet paper. On top of that, I actually hate using the public toilet paper because those things are dirty. They don't get cleaned properly. And I've heard something in the past where there could be like feces there. So I just like to use my own wipes. Mini deodorant for the days that maybe it's feeling like 110 degrees outside and you're really sweaty. Go ahead, use that feminine wipe, put on that deodorant, or say maybe you're rushing out the house and you forgot to put on your deodorant. Well, now you have a mini deodorant that you traveled with, and so you're good. Always keep a travel size perfume or body spray in your purse because, baby, you're that woman and it's okay to do a midday reset by respraying your fragrance. Say you're not getting as many compliments as you usually do and you're like, I need to spray a little bit more because that must mean it's fading away. I've been out a little too long all day, and you can just do a midday reset. So if you want to be that woman, you genuinely need to smell like her first. Not when you're going out, but with every activity that you're doing. Even if you're sick laying on the couch, sometimes that's all you need for a little pick-me-up. Always remember that glowing up starts with the way that you treat yourself. If you're treating the inside of you good and the outside of you well, then you don't have to worry about anybody's sons or daughters not treating you right because you're doing right by you. If you're in your glow up era, make sure it's for you and no one else. Not because your husband wanted you to, not because your girlfriend wanted you to. You're doing it for you. So in our next video, we're going to be talking about how to romanticize your life. But in the meantime, go take your everything shower, babe. And just so you know, I do my everything shower every single day. So no matter how many times you want to do it in the week, do whatever makes you feel happy. And I'll catch you in the next video, babes. Thank you for watching.